Hello, I'm John Ainsworth. I'm the Chief Magistrate of the North Carolina American Republic. And I'm involved in a situation here trying to figure out how to get America back to its constitutional foundation. And I find it very encouraging that there's other entities that put out those same ideas, the John Locke Foundation being one of them, and the North Carolina Institute for Constitutional Law being another one. Anyone who listens to what we put out and what we espouse is, our principle is that the United States government got out of control with Reconstruction. And during Reconstruction time of America is when the federal government became an unlimited government. The people became a subjugated people to where the federal government could rule over them. And I say that in order for us to correct this situation that we're in today, we've got to address Reconstruction. So I'm looking actually to partner with entities like the North Carolina Institute for Constitutional Law or the John Locke Foundation if we can find some sort of common ground. Now, with that being said, right now there is some uncommon ground that we have with these individuals. I attended a conference last week of the North Carolina Institute of Constitutional Law, and I had a little mild conversation with John Hood of the John Locke Foundation. But I was sent an email from a Mr. Phillips, who saw, I don't know whether he saw the emails, whether he saw the, or not emails, whether he saw the videos or exactly how he got this. I know Mr. Phillips. But he wrote a letter to John Hood. He says, Mr. Hood, I would like to see more discussion of the facts regarding the lawfulness of the North Carolina Constitution as you were having with Mr. John Ainsworth on February 3rd, 2011 at the NCICL panel meeting, as I am very interested in seeking and knowing the truth. I believe the two of you can throw much light on the subject. Do you feel that such a meeting between the two of you can be arranged? Thank you, sir. I think that's a fairly good response. I think that someone who's trying to figure out what's wrong in America, hey, here's a topic that I think we need to go down this road to see where it leads to. Well, here's John Hood's response. And he says, not sure what else there is to say about the issue. I've read John's website, I'm familiar with the arguments, and we disagree about both the legal and practical issues. Two basic points. One, in the Civil War, the Confederate state governments did in fact leave the Union and set up a different compact. What the war settled was that for the Americans involved to truly exit federal authority required them to defeat federal authority on the battlefield. North Carolinians tried, fought a war, lost the war, and then had to live under new state governments formed under terms set by the victors. Similarly, Loyalists fought against Patriots in the Revolutionary War, lost the war, and were then subject to the jurisdiction of governments formed under terms set by the victors. What else is there to say? This is point number 2. If the current state constitution/government is illegal, why attempt to get a state judge seated under that illegal system to rule on the matter? Waste of time. JMH. So I'm assuming that is John M. Hood. Well, I would like to address Mr. Hood's position here, line by line. And Mr. Hood apparently feels that this is his position here so well founded, there is no more reason to say anything else, that it's a waste of time to go down this line. Well, what I want to present to you is some information to see if this is a venue or a line of thinking that we may want to go down and explore to get America back to its foundation.